When I was 8 years old, I was at my grandparents' house on the reservation, and my grandpa asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up. And I said, I want to be a doctor. His response to me, this man who loved me very much and took really good care of me, and his response was, well, you're too stupid to be a doctor. My grandpa is really wise, so I thought, oh, okay. I believed him for about 20 years, and then in my late 20s, I was a cop, and I was driving my patrol car down the road. I had this really striking thought that came to me. It was like somebody else was telling me, you can do this. I decided right then that, that was what I was going to be, was a doctor. I still doubted myself every once in a while. I remember telling my elders who were like grandpas to me, this is too hard. Thinking maybe I need to be doing something else. And they said, no, we need you. How could I say no to that? My name's Bret Benally Thompson. I'm a palliative care and hospice physician at the University of Wisconsin. What we do as physicians is really precious. I hear people's stories all the time. A lot of times they're really tough stories. And, sometimes we can fix them. Sometimes they don't need fixing, but we still hear their stories. We walk people through that part of their life that they're asking for us for help. Most people don't want to leave this life, and most people don't want to leave their families and the people that they love. As a vet myself, I a lot of times will connect with veterans. I figured they probably suffered in some way to take care of us. So it's something I can give back to them by taking care of them. A lot of times the families or patients thank me for taking care of them. I say, well, it's an honor for me to take care of you. I don't tell people that I'm Native unless they ask me, because I'm one of those guys that could pass for either, but it's definitely a part of who I am spiritually. The way I've been taught and the way I've learned as an adult in our ceremonies and our way of life really helps keep me grounded in what I do. Part of what I really love about being a physician is I get to go back and talk to young people about what it's like to be a doctor. And if they have any inkling about being a doctor, that it's actually something that they can do. Some people go right from high school to college to medical school. That's probably the most common way that people become physicians, is they just go straight through. But my path has never been a straight path. I've had a very rich and full life, but it's taken a lot of twists and turns, and I think a lot of Native people are that way. We don't have the same opportunities, maybe don't have the same resources that some other people have. When I encounter an obstacle, if I can't go over it or through it, I go around it. That might take some extra time, or might take a more ingenious way to do it, but Native people are pretty ingenious. That's how we've survived. I always tend to get there, and that's how I got to be a physician. I never gave up on my dream.